G'day everybody, welcome back to Albert's Barbecue. We've got ourselves a beautiful looking tomahawk here. We're making ourselves some jalapeno chimichurri. We're going to get the fire pit out. Stay tuned, let's rock. When your local butcher has tomahawks on special, it's a great opportunity to go and grab yourself one to go with this awesome jalapeno chimichurri. It's so easy to make and you can throw it together in a matter of minutes. I'll put all of the ingredients in the description of this video, but we're starting off with some parsley as well as some olive oil. Add in 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. I like to use minced garlic in my chimichurri, so 3 teaspoons of that, and then 3 teaspoons of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and 1 teaspoon of cracked black pepper. Grab yourself a red cayenne chili, slice that up, and then you want to remove the seeds. Sometimes when I'm making a chimichurri, I like to dice this nice and finely, but today I'm going to be throwing it in the blender. That there makes an awesome chimichurri on its own, but today we're throwing in a jalapeno. If you like a little bit of an extra kick, leave some seeds in. But because I'm with AJ today and he's a bit of a softie, I'm removing all of the seeds. Give that a quick blend, but don't overdo it because I don't want everything to be too fine. As always, give that a little taste test, and if you're happy with it, fantastic. I was, so it's time to put it into a container, ready to go and cook that awesome tomahawk. Chimichurri has to be one of the most delicious dipping sauces for steak. Tremendous. All right, it's time to light ourselves a fire on our awesome Patagonia fire pit.
Like our boy Rog says, let's light it up, baby. Maybe on second time.
Think it's time to invest in some new matches there, buddy. This is one of the things that we love to do in the winter months. Light up a fire, sit around, listen to some music, relax, and enjoy some good barbecue. To kick ourselves off with a bit of an entree, we've got some chicken wings here with our homemade sweet heat barbecue rub. It's goddamn delicious. Turning our attention to the tomahawk though, so easy to prep, you don't need to do anything. If you can find yourself a tomahawk without too much fat, then you're not going to have to worry about doing any trimming, which is what I've done today. And to keep things real, super simple, kosher salt, black pepper, that's all you need. We like to make sure as well that we just let that meat sit out at room temperature for approximately 30 minutes before cooking. Waste not, want not, as far as I'm concerned, with all that beautiful seasoning. Okay, these chicken wings are done and they were goddamn delicious. But it's time to throw on the main event, which we have ourselves a Bordersford sausage, as well as that awesome tomahawk. We've got that Patagonia / Perilla grill, whatever you want to call it, at the highest setting possible. That means we're going to get some beautiful smoke and it's going to cook nice and slowly. Make sure you're regularly putting your hand across that grill because that will show you, or tell you rather, where the hot spots are from that fire. Rotate the tomahawk round and that will make sure that you've got an evenly distributed cook. And if you're concerned, just make sure that bone is facing the hottest part of the fire. We've obviously lowered the grill now. It's time to give both of these cuts of meat a sear. Temperature wise and finishing wise, we are looking for that perfect medium rare. The fat dripping from that tomahawk should help with some flames to kick up and kiss that steak. Pull it off once you reach a target temperature and give it a rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I can't wait to dig in and give that jalapeno chimichurri the taste test. Grab yourself a sharp knife. We are proud ambassadors of Smoking Gachos. Check out their website. They've got a range of Perilla grills. They've got a number of different knives. If you love cooking with fire, they've got some outstanding products. Check them out. Slicing into that steak, it felt pretty good. Plenty of juices, it looks tender. I'm salivating. If you prefer to use the jalapeno chimichurri more of a dipping sauce, just leave it to one side. But for me, I like to drizzle it over the steak and the sausage. It just looks and tastes outstanding. AJ, over to you for the taste test.
So apparently I'm doing a taste test today. News to me because this is apparently a chimichurri that I'm either going to love, hate, or in between. So God help me. But hey, we've done a beautiful tomahawk. There's a bratwurst here and Dave's new chimichurri. So let's have some fun. What do I go first, Dave?
Steak.
Steak. Oh. Okay, so I'll pick the biggest piece with as much chimney on it as possible. So bottoms up and cheers. That is one of the most tender pieces of steak of all time. And my God, there's a little bit of a kick to that chimney, but wow, that's really lovely. Dave, you better get over here and start tasting this because otherwise I'm going to eat it all. So thank you very much for tuning in. This is absolutely outstanding. You need to replicate this chimichurri. Thank you for coming and watching us do our thing. So cheers. We'll see you in the next one.
So if you love your chimichurri, throw in a jalapeno as well. Gives it a bit of a different flavour. It's delicious. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you again soon.